Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, banking in Canada has become so freaking expensive.
Too damn high.
Like, you've got to be kidding me. To be honest, it's really only expensive if you bank with the big 5 banks directly. Obviously, there's budget options out there that's free and don't cost any money, which I made a video about a couple months back. But here's the thing, there's still an aspect of real life customer service you get with the big 5 banks you just don't get with the budget options. Yeah, EQ Bank is great. Yeah, Tangerine and Simply Financial are great because you don't have to pay a fee to use their checking account, but you don't get to walk into your branch and get customer service support. To be fair, most of the time, we don't need real life customer support for most of our banking transactions. But still, having a checking account with the big 5 banks can be useful if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm kidding, but it can be very useful for those very rare occasions you need immediate banking support. But what checking account should you get? Obviously, I like to do my main banking transactions with online budget banks, like EQ Bank, Simply, or Tangerine. Cause you know, even their checking account gives you interest rates. It's like super low, but still, they're free, they give you interest rates, what's not to like? Unfortunately, for the checking accounts for the big 5 banks, you're gonna have to pay like $10 to $15 for entry-level checking accounts, up to $30 for premium checking accounts. Or maybe there's another way out of the system. So let's talk about the 3 best checking accounts with the big 5 banks in Canada. Starting with RBC day-to-day banking. For only $4 a month, you get all the basics. You know, free e-transfers and oh yeah, that's it. It's a very basic checking account. Unlike other big 5 banks, with RBC, there's no minimum checking account balance to waive your monthly fee. Although putting money in your checking account, it's kind of like paying a fee anyways. Cause you know, that money can be better used to put into a savings account where you can generate interest. But for RBC day-to-day banking, for only $4 a month, you get to actually have a checking account with RBC. And what's even better is that you can actually waive this fee by signing up for the RBC Value Program. The way to waive this fee is to get 2 of the 3 RBC products: credit cards, investments, or mortgage. So yeah, it's not that hard. Let's ignore the mortgage cause you know, in Canada, who can afford a house these days?
If you're homeless, just buy a house.
Damn, that's an epic motivational speech. As a single 33-year-old man living in my parents' basement for 33 years, I really need to get my shit together and move out. Wait. The f*** is this? Is that $4 million for this pile of shit? Well, I guess living with my Asian parents isn't that bad. Now let's talk about credit cards. You can either get an RBC credit card with an annual fee. Let's rule that out, cause well, it's RBC, their credit cards, especially the ones that require an annual fee, there's better options out there. Or a no-fee RBC personal credit card with at least 1 transaction every 90 days. This is the one you want. Just get like the most basic RBC cashback MasterCard and save 3 cents per liter at Petro Canada. So yeah, just get that credit card to pay for gas. That's going to satisfy the credit card requirement. How about investments? Just invest a minimum of $500 with RBC. Like get a GIC or something. This way you don't lose interest. By doing that, you just satisfy 2 requirements for this value program. And giving you a checking account with RBC with no fees. I mean yeah, this account only gives you 12 debits per month, but it's free, only if you satisfy the requirements though. For a checking account with the big 5 banks in which you can literally walk in to a branch to get customer service, this is a great deal.
I see this as an absolute win.
And I'm pretty sure it's the best budget option for a checking account with the big 5 banks. So if you really don't need anything else, this is probably the best option to go with. Now for people that want a little bit more features with their checking accounts, like getting free checkbooks or unlimited debit transactions, or other pretty minor features, it's going to cost you more. For premium checking accounts, most banks require you to have at least $5,000 to $6,000 minimum in their checking account, or a certain amount in their savings account or investments to waive that $30 or so monthly fee. Because that's about how much banks charge for their premium accounts. Like, can you believe it? Paying banks $30 a month to store your money. So expensive. Now you might say, well, just put $6 grand in your checking account. Well, that's not any better. Wait, what's the GIC rates right now for 1 year? 5.7. So basically, if you just put $6,000 in 1 year GICs, that's like $350, so $30 a month. So yeah, there's no difference between paying $30 a month or just putting $6,000 in your checkings account. So what it really comes down to are what the banks offer, the benefits, the credit cards. Because in reality, all the big 5 banks reimburse you about $150 on their premium credit cards if you use their premium checking accounts. From my research, it seems like there's only one bank in Canada that offers their premium checking account services for a lower cost than other banks. And that's the TD All-Inclusive Banking Plan. Instead of $6,000 minimum in your checkings account, this plan only requires you to have $5,000 minimum. So saving you about $3 a month compared to other premium checking accounts. As you expect with premium checking accounts, you get other premium features like free checks, unlimited transaction, even a small safety deposit box at your local branch, and credit card rebates for some of the best credit cards TD has to offer, like the TD Cashback Visa Infinite, which comes with free roadside assistance. Unfortunately, with TD, I'm not a big fan of their credit cards. I think there's better options out there. But since they only require a minimum balance of $5,000 instead of $6,000 for other major banks, for a premium checking account, I think this is a pretty good deal. Although there are other banks out there that offers more flexibility in their minimum balance requirements. For example, the Scotiabank Ultimate Package gives you the flexibility of either having the minimum balance in your checking account of $6,000 or $30,000 across checkings and savings account. To be fair, the interest rates for Scotiabank savings account isn't that great, but at least it's an option, whereas for TD Bank you don't have the option to put money into your savings account. Well, you can put money in your savings account, but that money won't be counted towards waiving the monthly fee for your checkings account at TD. Which brings me to my next premium checking account, the Scotiabank Ultimate Package. $31 per month or a minimum balance of $6,000 in your checkings account. On the surface, yeah, $6,000 is higher than TD, which is $5,000, but here's the thing, the Scotiabank Ultimate Package used to have a minimum balance requirement of only $5,000. It's just recently been updated. How do I know? Because I use the Scotiabank Ultimate Package. Yeah, of course, I'm not too happy with the minimum balance increase. But hey, inflation, cost of living's going up, what can we do? Yeah, it's a premium account, so you get premium services like checkbooks, unlimited debit transactions, and all that fun stuff. But what makes Scotiabank different is that their credit cards are actually pretty damn good. A couple of them were actually featured in my previous videos as the best credit cards for several categories, like the best credit cards in Canada for the gift card hack, cards such as the Scotiabank Gold Amex, or the Scotiabank Visa Infinite Cashback. I'm not going to get into the details in this video, but those are probably some of the better credit cards in Canada. But if you get the Ultimate Package, you get the annual fee waived, which is like $120. So yeah, that's basically one of the main reasons why you want to get this Ultimate Package as your premium checking account. It's because of the credit cards they offer. Remember I said that this package used to only require a minimum balance of $5,000? Yup, just like TD All-Inclusive Banking Plan. But it just makes you wonder, since the 4 other banks are making $6,000 minimum the norm, we should probably expect TD to increase their minimum balance to $6,000 in the near future as well. If that's the case, it'll be a little bit harder to recommend the TD All-Inclusive Banking Plan. In reality, if you don't really care about all the fancy features with these premium checking accounts or a fancy credit card, just get the RBC day-to-day banking account and get the value program so you can waive the fees. Alright, that's it for today. Banking fees are getting absolutely ridiculous now, so make sure you choose the right checking account that's suited for you. Also, remember to like this video if you learned something and subscribe to my channel. I make personal finance tips for Canadians in my long-form content and financial comedy in my shorts. And by the way, I do read all the comments and I try to respond to all of them, so yeah, feel free to leave comments down below. Take care, and I'll see you next time.